Well, I've been a resident of Birmingham all of my life, but I was born to a foot soldier, and just knowing my mom out in the community, ever since I can remember. And so I started at the age of 10 years old on my own doing voters registration. So I have been waiting and catering and helping people all my life. So it's just like second nature. You just get up, you brush your teeth, I get up and I help people. Well, the quality of life is depending on which area you stay in. I did go into the military, and I was out of Birmingham for about 17 years. And so I should have said I stayed in all my life, but you know what I meant when I said that. The quality of life in the inner city is different from the quality of life in the suburban areas. And where I live is in the inner city. And the quality of life in the inner city is a struggle. We are right at 37% poverty rate. So that needs to be worked on. And I've set several programs in District 6 to actually help the citizens that's low income, and even help the citizens that want to advance their education. And even, programs from feeding programs to programs where people can start their own business, become homeowners, and get out of rentership. So I think it's more of a educational problem and an opportunity problem that we have that's keeping us at that level. Well, I already have a good relationship with the mayor and the councils. I'm actually the peacemaker out of the 9 people. I'm the one that if a problem come up, I organize skate parties and bowling outings, and try to have a cookout, and we try to meet with different leaders in the city to try to bring us and gel us together. So I already have a good relationship with this mayor and this council, and it would be the same if anyone else get in that seat. I am a problem solver. I have been since I was 10 years old. I have been trying to solve problems in our community for years. Sometimes I have been successful and sometimes I haven't. But that doesn't stop my drive for me to keep going, to make sure I can reach my goal and reach the people at their best. The black communities, the abandoned houses, the overgrown lots, the paving of the streets, the broken sidewalks, the crime issue. I think is not getting enough attention, but it's not getting the proper attention. I think that if we had to address this problem when I first got in office in 2013, I think we would have been on top of it. We just started allocating money toward that. When I got in office in 2014, I didn't vote for the budget because it wasn't enough money in public works to keep and abandoned houses to demolition. For demolition, it wasn't hardly any money there. It wasn't enough money in public works. We only had $1 million for street paving. So, but as I led the fight for that, other council members joined me. So then we upped the ante on those sections, and even with the police department, we started more programs. So that's the main problem that we're having, and it is definitely education. And when I say education, I'm not talking so much about books. You know, we all need a degree, but everybody's not going to go to college. I think that we have a lot of parenting problem, and we have a lot of depression in our community, and everybody want to look over depression, but it is there. When you find parents having multiple children from multiple men and domestic violence, and you find people living in a rut of situations, all of that is signs of depression that need to be addressed, and we need to be educated on these type of issues where we can try to clear them up. I have several of them. I have the Marriage Council Act. It was repealed, I think, in 2017. It needed to be put back like it was in 2016. Also, Amendment 14, which took a penny tax from the city of Birmingham, which we would have had $40 to $60 million, and it made it to where all the other municipalities can get some of our money, and I don't think that's right. I think that we actually have a lawsuit on that. Also, the sewer increase. When we started off with $3 billion worth of debt. Now we're in $14.8 billion worth of debt. I think that needs to be repealed. And also with the board appointment for the water board, that was a bad decision. We have everyone sitting on the water board that does not live in the city of Birmingham, and some of them don't even live in the county. They don't live in the city, but they stay in the county, but they shouldn't be allowed to actually sit. And some of them stay in Shelby County. We have a couple of, I think 2 stay actually in Shelby County. So I think that needs to be repealed also. And minimum wage. I feel like a municipality should be able to raise a minimum wage if that's what if they want to. But the state turned that down. That just show you the racism that's still here in these 12 southern states. All of them did the same thing. So that needs to be repealed. And also the charter school law that was created is still kind of wobbly down in Montgomery, but I think they just don't really know what charter schools would kill the public school system. And also the decision to close Cooper Green Hospital. When they closed that hospital and sold the beds, when they sold the bed, that closed the hospital. The hospital is nothing but a clinic. It's not even a glorified clinic, because you can't even, it's certain prescriptions you can't even get there. So we need a real low-income hospitals, and that's what will provide for people here in the city of Birmingham. So I think that I've reached about all of those.